I get the Bible, please? Please, 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 sir. All right, all right. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Sister Deborah, prophetess in the Bible, in the wilderness. And you know what? Hallelujah. Hallelujah. That's all right with me. Thank you. Coming again on this Devil platform with another message, and I will say this is a lovely evening in which the Most High Yah has made, and I, Sister Deborah, shall rest therein. I want to give all thanks and honor and glory and praise to the Most High Yahuwah, for He is all that and some. He's worthy to be praised. Let me tell y'all, He is so awesome. I think about what I was shown today, something that kind of threw me off because it's something I normally don't do. And I decided to sit down as I was placing a lot of my items on eBay. I was at the computer, the laptop, and I decided to just see what is going on with YouTube as far as them sending me these messages. And they was just advertising different things that I am eligible for. That stuff means nothing to me. I'm not interested. I know what type of platform this is, and I would take it to my grave, what it is, what it was, and what it's intended to be. And as I was just looking on what you call my my page, my YouTube page, I began to see things I never thought to even look at. And like I say, I want to give the Most High all praise and honor and glory because He is so true and faithful in what He says. He said to me, He said, Deborah, if no one come on your page, no one listen to you, it doesn't matter. He said, do you really know how many prophets that He sent out and how many lost their life and how many people respond to them then? How many people took what they said? How many people had an ear to hear what they said? And he said that they heard what the prophet said, just enough to work on killing them and destroying them in every way and fashion that they could possibly. So I thought of that, and that is what keeps me going, is to know that it's not a journey that I am on that my past brothers have not been on. Okay, so it might be shocking to me to know that the broad gate is what 99.9 chooses. And in spite them saying Yahuwah, Yahuwah, they saying Yahuwah while they're walking directly into the broad gate. So he was explaining to me that everyone that he have sent out to speak what he had put in their mouths to speak, they came up on those who murdered and took their lives, who beat them and tortured them because they were only saying what Yah told them to say. So if you think today is not like unto the yesterday in that same action, that's why a lot of people are lost without a cause. Because it's the same thing. People use these platforms as if they're hurting someone. They use it as if it's something that's dedicated and that's meant for them to be able to swing their emotions and their personalities and their mood swings. But they don't understand you ain't doing nothing but playing and dancing on the dance floor of the devil's auditorium. That's it. Because when the Most High, I'm gonna sum this up to where I'm coming from. The more I think of my brothers that Yah had sent to speak, them too, he said, spoke to deaf ears, but not one word fell to the ground. I think that's deep. I know it's deep. He said, it's all gone out, Deborah. He said, it doesn't matter if someone is not on YouTube. It's not matters if someone is not on Instagram or Facebook. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you don't even have an ear to hear it. Know that when you speak, you speaking what I give you to speak, and it shall not return void. So I thank him for that, because what had happened is when I decided to sit down and really look over YouTube whole setup, and I realized something that I never knew, and because YouTube it's nothing to me. It means it's nothing. Okay, so it's things that I never even thought to sit down to even look to see. And I sat down today while I was sitting down dealing with eBay. I decided to look at YouTube, a whole setup they have for my account alone. And I learned something. I learned something again today. I learned how it is so important that I stand on the mountaintop and stay firm in the way I speak, how I speak, what I say, and how I say it. Because what the Most High allowed me to see today, I never seen this before, because I don't go on YouTube trying to see what's on my account, but I did today. And guess what I found out? I looked at the whole layout, that they have everything organized. Do you all know that they have it set up to where you know how many males, meaning men, are listening, and how many females, which are women, are listening? When I saw it, I'm like, okay, the green they got under male, and they got like a pinkish color under female. And they're saying who listened to what. And would you all believe all of my messages? The bar for men is up here, and the bar for women is down here. When I saw that, I said, oh, you mean, see, that going back to what the Father said to me. The words ain't coming back void, Deborah. They're going out to the wind. See, I never would have looked at that. Never in all my years would have thought that the majority that hears Deborah is males. I wouldn't have never thought that. And until I was just looking at my YouTube so-called page and just looking at these different setups, and I'm saying, what is this here? Male and female. And I saw green up here and pink down here, saying pink is the females and green is the male. I said, what? Then I went to each one of my videos, and guess who's listening to me? The men. And I give all praise and honor to the Most High God, for his word shall not come back void. Even when you're thinking that it's all about those that's over here that set up from the floor up to be on your page, here it is, y'all got others that you wouldn't even have thought would turn to the page. At least especially me. And then I said, okay, let me look and see. Is this the only one they listening to? Let me look at this. Go on down, and then guess what? The number one listener to Sister Deborah are men, males. It just blew my mind. But I give all praise and honor to the Most High Yah, because he said, don't think because they're not listening, or you don't see this and you don't see this and you don't see this describes, you don't see the light. Listen, my word shall not come back void, especially and only then when I send mine to speak. It ain't coming back void. Whether you don't have nobody on there but you. He's letting me know that. So I said, I give you all praise and honor and glory, Father, because that just threw me out the basket. Because I was like, what? I mean, it's not like a level where both of them are checking out the videos or listening to the videos or tuning in. It was like the males were here and the females were down here. Oh, I was like, wow. Even my last video. So I give all praises to the Most High Yah. He said it won't come back void, and none of what he gives me will be lost. It ain't going, it's going to go to those that he intend and the ears that he intend it for. Not so much as Deborah, but what he. So people, those who stay faithful, you don't understand the reward that the Most High have for you. You don't. You be on this platform. You in the live chat. I'm talking to you, and you might think I'm on here because a lot of things that I read and I studied, the Most High will be revealing. You know why? Because you are elect and selected to have the ear to hear me. Because your hearing and what you have to share is greater than what Sister Deborah has to share. That's what it's all about. It ain't about Sister Deborah being the prophetess in the wilderness. It's about who you are in him. And a lot of people don't even know that. That's why it's not important to focus on what she's saying and how she's, no, not what, how she's saying it and how fierce she sounds. Is it righteous? Is it spirit and truth? That's how you measure it. Once the Most High allow you to measure it like that, you are definitely selected by him, because he's saying to the individuals, you're the next in line. Sister Deborah is going to have to follow you. And it's not, some people might say, well, what you mean follow? That's right. See, because Sister Deborah, y'all got his beginning and end covered. Sister Deborah's not supposed to take the race from the beginning all the way to the end. No, he got everybody in place. Once I hand the baton over, then the other one takes it and run. And in this last days, that's what y'all is looking for. Those who are willing to pick it up, hear what the Most High said, and take off. And guess what else? He said, he that gives a drink of water to a prophet receives a prophet reward. Don't you know if you got an ear to hear what a prophet say? Do you know if you have an ear to hear what a prophet say, the rewards that is set up for you? A lot of people don't know that. Because just think back in the days when he was just telling me, he said, Deborah, the ones that I sent out, they didn't listen in. They had 3, 4, 5, 10,000. They were speaking to at one time. And out of all of them, none of them listened. You see what I'm saying? So if he sets it up for one to listen, then he got plans for you. Because see, what you're the ones that Sister Deborah is planting seeds to take this end time on out of here. You're going to be the one to be able to tell somebody something. You're going to be able to even be the one to be able to tell Sister Deborah something. You see what I'm saying? That's how y'all rumble. It ain't about, okay, she knows this and she know all this. No. Those that are set before me knows more of this coming in front of me knows more than I know that is behind them. You see? Because they have more to tackle, more to endure. You see? And And this is what Yah is setting up. What people get messed up from the floor up, they look at somebody and they say, okay, they're teaching, and she says she this and she says she that. Keep in mind, we are all called to just plant a seed. Hallelujah. And once that seed is planted, we stand back and allow Yah to do his increase. He knows how to do that. He know how to cover the beginning to the end. He don't need people to keep telling people what they need to hear and what they need to know. After a while, those individuals are to say, well, wait a minute. Why are you saying the same thing? Something been telling me all this time. How did you know? That's what it was telling me a week ago, a month ago, a year ago. You see, it's because he's already molding and shaping the individual, for what he has prepared for them. So don't turn a deaf ear and a blind eye, because many in this day and time, that's all they looking for is a blind eye to what is spirit and truth. Don't ever think Yah is coming. Let me see the example. If Yah say, I come to bring a sword between mother and daughter, father and son, do you think that sword is coming to soothe your how would I say it, your feelings, your emotions, your personalities, your personal opinion? You messed up from the floor up if you're waiting for that. That sword is to pierce. That's gonna bring some hurt. And I ain't talking about that the type of hurt if you cut yourself, or if you get shot, or if you get stabbed. No, it's deeper than that. It's spiritual rooted. Why? Because he don't play. He's trying to say, you trying to love in a way this world done taught you love, and I the one didn't give and gave you. So you ignore me for one another. I tell you what, I put the sword between you. And what's in the midst of the sword? It's the word, okay? So he puts it in between them. And that's all it is. Why? Because mother and daughter, if the sword wasn't there, they would be like the Tower of Babylon. We'll be all on one accord trying to build something to the heaven. Without who? The Most High God. I tell you what, you think y'all that two together? Mother and daughter, I come to bring a sword. Father and son, I come to bring a sword. The sword first starts off as the word. It has two edges on it, letting you know I appear as you, mama, and I appear as you, daughter, until y'all are able to come in one, in unity, in my spirit and truth, my word. So people who run and think, oh, a person is not saying it the way I want it to be said, or my feeling is hurt, or I don't understand why she said. You don't. You're right. Because where we at today, you're supposed to take off and run. Hallelujah. Let's say, for instance, if I decided to say, that's it, I'm not finna say nothing, I'm out. I'm not going to pick up my Bible. I'm not going to do anything else. That's it. I can't even stop. Honestly, I can't. My kids said, every time you come around, Mama, you telling us what the Bible said, you doing right. I live on that. That's what I eat. That's what I sleep. That's what I wake up to. That's what I lay down to. I can't give you no more than who I am. And he that's greater in me than he that's in the world. What do you want me to give you? A liquor bottle? What do you want me to give you? A smoke? What do you want me to give you? The world? The world is going to give you what it got prepared for you. I'm going to give you what Yah is saying he has prepared for you. But see, that people don't want that. And I love how Yah do it, because he said, we are in the time season where things are going to happen in the families, in the community, in the city, in the neighborhood, in the immediate family, in the far distant family. Everybody's going to run to their hiding place. And that's where you at. People are running, trying to get comfort, trying to get their flesh and their flesh only feeling good. It's like a drug. I can't go here because this here don't this page here don't make me feel good. You see, let me go over to this other page. It makes me feel I can get high over there. You go to the other place, but that high got to go come. It gonna go up, but it got to come down. And when it go up and come down, you still back on solid ground, which is the world, the mindset, the darkness, the wicked, and the evil. Because if they're not giving you something to keep you high in Yah, you lost without a cause. Lost totally without a cause. That's how the whole thing is set up. Y'all have always set things up so that you can be able to see who's who. Hallelujah. He said, Deborah, they wait for me to separate the wheat from the tare, and the wheat and the tare know how to separate themselves. See, they waiting for him to use that awesome power. And the power stand back and say, well, what for? The wheat gonna separate themselves from the tare, and the tare gonna separate themselves from the wheat. So what do I need to do? You see? Because you ain't gonna find too much good in any of the evil. It tells us that. That's why the gate is narrow. And very few shall find it. You know what I'm saying? Find what? Life. Life that leads to what? Righteousness. You see, it is what it is. The gate gonna be narrow and it's gonna remain narrow. And many who are running to and fro, trying to get that comfort, you need to get that comfort. You need to find that comfort. So I, Sister Deborah, will say and will continue to say that many will flock away and run, and then when it get to the point where they can't find any light where they at, and they realize, wait a minute, okay, the darkness, I just pray that the Most High don't give them the time of day to come back to this page. Don't come back to this page. People don't understand when you run, you're running the opposite way. Because Sister Deborah is one that's on all these platforms that has a narrow gate. See, they don't understand it. Everything he does it as an example so we can kind of see what it means, what he's saying. The narrow gate. But no, they got to go somewhere where they think their feelings can be fed. Their emotions. That's good and dandy. Go. Have a good season. Because in this day and time, I give the Most High Yah all praise and honor and glory. He needs to be recognized. He needs to be identified as all that and some. Good, all great, all excellent, all perfect, all power, all authority, all understanding, all wisdom, all knowledge. He needs us as the individual who walks in the light to identify him to others as that. You see, and if you on these devil platforms and you looking to get praise for your feelings, praise for your emotions, you need to stay right where you at and hold up. They'll be on the way. They'll give you what you need. So I praise the Most High Yah for being faithful and being about what he says. And he says what he's about. Because all that time he told me, it don't matter, Deborah. Speak. It's gone out to the wind. And then I look on my page and onto the main page where you look and see different setups that's on your account, telling you different. It even tells you different states in which it's listening, where the listeners are coming from. But it just amazed me where they had males and females, and it just done something to me to see that the males have always been tuning in. Isn't that deep? That is deep. Now, see, that also leads me to understand I need to keep pushing out what Yah gives me. You know, because it's saying that when you think they ain't listening, Deborah, they are. Just like Yah said, it's going out to the wind. Let it fall where it need to be. and I give him all praise and all honor. I thank everyone in the live chat. It's good to see you all, and I appreciate you all being so faithful. And I tell you what, I will be back again. But I try to what they call it, upload videos, and I'm having a problem. That's why I end up having to do it live, because I'm having a problem uploading. And I don't know what they're doing. They're doing a lot of stuff on my page, and let me stop. They're doing a lot of stuff on their page that I'm on. Okay. And it's all right with me, because like I said, he said it's over, it's finished. So Sister Deborah, will say again, appreciate you all coming out. That shocked me today to see that, to really see that. I thank the Most High for that. His word has definitely fulfilled what it said, what he has said to me. I wouldn't have never thought I would be speaking to more males than females through my videos, but I thank the Most High, Yah. So I say unto you, I hope you have a wonderful evening, and I will be back. Shalom and shalom.